Early in this game, High Point looking for a big opening night victory. Nick Boyle all net on the jumper. Wildcats by 2. Pope John's Glenn Gavin with the steal. He will score the hoop count plus a foul, 3-point play. Pope John trails High Point by 1. Good trapping defense right here by Pope John off the steal. Glenn Gavin gives the Lions a 1-point lead now. Final seconds, first quarter. Open for 3 from the corner. Glenn Gavin, he knocks it down. 12-10, Pope John leads High Point after 1 quarter. Second quarter we go. Ryan Kruger right through the defense here, able to give the Lions a 4-point lead over High Point. Here come the Cats. It's Nick Boyle with a high arcing shot in the lane. High Point trails Pope John by 3. June Rowe had a big game inside for Pope John with the up and under move. Pope John goes up over High Point, 22-15. Now again in the lane, little one-handed shot by Rowe. 24-17, Pope John leads High Point at the half. Third quarter we go, folks. Top of the key for 3. Nick Boyle knocks it down. High Point trails Pope John, 26-20. June Rowe able to power his way inside to the goal right here. 32-25, Pope John in front. Ryan Kruger led Pope John with 16 points, slicing and dicing his way through the defense. Lions open up 11-point lead after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter we go. Glenn Gavin with the steal and basket for the Lions to give them a 44-31 lead. Pope John off the break. It's Ryan Kruger with the bucket right here. And Pope John begins to pull away. They go up by 14, 50-36. Tom Breslin. Nice bounce pass to Kruger for the lay-in. 52-36, Pope John in front. And Pope John goes on to beat High Point as Tom Breslin scores the bucket. The final score in this game, 56-39.
It's real important. It sets the rest of the season for us. We know we can do it now. We're a young team, and we should be good for the rest of the season with this win.
It was a good start because we're a young team, obviously. Coach didn't know what was going to happen, and it's a good start.
We had a slow beginning, but then we really picked it up. I mean, we weren't getting the calls that we wanted in the beginning, but then we picked it up, and I think we came through with the W, and that's what counts. Tomorrow we're going to practice, going to work hard, and we'll get better from there.
Ryan Kruger led Pope John with 16 points. A lot of his baskets came off the break.
Coach said that we need to be more aggressive at halftime. We weren't playing aggressive enough, and I found something that I have practiced on a lot, and I was just able to score easily.
I think at this point early here, we're trying to see who's going to step up in a game and who's going to be able to do some stuff for us. Tonight, Ryan did a nice job of getting to the rim. We talked about it a little bit in the timeouts to try to push to the rim a little more, and he did a very nice job of getting there.
June Rowe, a big presence inside for the Pope John Lions in this victory. He had 14 points.
Coach just told me to be aggressive, go after it. It's my senior year. He just told me to leave it all on the court.
June, he's a senior, and he's been working real hard to get a chance to play. And, this year is his year to kind of get out there and play a little bit. He's worked real hard. He's got very good low post moves, and he's got good size to him. He's got good body down there. And I think tonight I was real happy with June as he worked very hard on the defensive end. I think he helped us a lot on the defensive end also.
Folks, there were 43 fouls in this game. It took forever to play, but Pope John gets a W, and Coach Young says they will work on that, fouling a little bit less in the next game.
We certainly can't foul as much as we did tonight. It's obvious, but I think we're young and we use our hands a little too much, and we're not really in the right defensive position all the time. So we've got to learn a little bit not to foul as much. But again, we're real happy. I think High Point's really an improved team, and it's got a lot of very good athletes, and so we're very happy we're able to beat them tonight.
This Pope John basketball team is looking forward to the new realignment in the NJAC Conference.
You're going to miss the old teams, especially the teams like, Sparta. Fortunately, we are going to play them twice this year, so that rivalry will stay. But not being able to play Jefferson and some of the other teams, Newton, which is always a very competitive team, that's disappointing. But on the other hand, it'll be fun to see some of the newer teams like the Randolphs and the Mendhams and stuff like that. So, again, it'll be challenging, but I think it's always been challenging.